Hello everyone, welcome, namaste. I am Akriti and today we're doing a pick a card reading for new moon messages, guidance, clarity coming in for you from spirit. Alright, so the upcoming new moon right now as I record this, although this is a timeless reading, is the new moon in Capricorn occurring on the 18th of Jan at 7:51 p.m. Indian Standard Time, which is 5.5 hours ahead from the GMT. Alright, so that's that. So this is an impromptu reading. I was guided all of a sudden to do it right now. So here are the three options, and we'll see what messages are coming in for you. So the first one is the clear quartz angel, number two is the shell, and number three is the Larvikite palm stone. Alright, so see which one are you feeling drawn towards. There will be close-ups at the beginning of each reading as well, so you can see that. Alright, so let's begin. Hello, number one, for those who were drawn to the angel crystal over here. When I first saw this in the shop, this one just called me. The first time, the moment I entered, this one just called me. And then eventually, when I got to it, it was very profound. So I have a deep connection with this one. Brought in a lot of clarity, confidence, self-governance as well, apart from other things as well also. So let's begin. Spirit, what guidance is coming in for the new moon for number one? I'll be pulling out all the oracle cards first, clarify that with tarot if that's required, and towards the end we'll be pulling out spiritual notes as well, which are handwritten. So stay tuned for that too. Thank you. And last. Alright, so the first one coming through, we have watermelon. Watermelon sugar high. Have fun with your inner child with number three. Triple three is also sometimes comes in up along with triple one to motivate us to come on, let's do something nice today. Let's be more productive today, kind of a thing. Or there's a happier outlook as well, kind of energy which comes through. Beautiful. We have purple with number 39, 369. We have developed mental clarity, and you have in fact chosen this crystal as well, clear quartz angel as well. Really beautiful. I feel, especially if you're seeing this while this has been recorded, there's a lot of streamlining, mental discipline, or bringing certain kind of order into your life. That's what's coming through. Streamlining a few things, getting your priorities, and actually having fun along with getting a bit of order in your life. We have Archangel Michael, beautiful. Another stone, crystal, if you are interested. Lapis lazuli is also really powerful to connect with Archangel Michael. There are other ones as well. This one says you're working very closely with this powerful archangel who's protecting and guiding you through this situation. Beautiful. See again, Michael, like with this depiction and how the story goes, of him helping God in um, his sword was the final weapon which was required for that ordeal, right? Bringing him to the underworld. So, cutting the clutter is also something which is coming in. The word streamlining, as many ways as you can utilize it, is what is coming into my mind again and again. Streamlining, streamlining. You are bringing order, and Archangel Michael and his legion of angels are also guiding and protecting you and bringing more order into your life, bringing more justice as well. What is right for you. So, things which are creating clutter, whether it is in the friend circles and all of that, you'll also see some people moving away as your vibration elevates, all right? We have God box. Write any worries, concerns, or desires on a piece of paper that you put into a special container called a God box as a way of letting go and allowing the divine to help you. The next full moon, if you are interested in a release ritual, write whatever is they said clogging your mind and read it a few times. Light a white candle or a black candle. White also works because when the color wheel spins, you get the white, so it's fine. um, and of course release work, cutting cords and all of that can be enhanced by a black candle as well, which is the addition of all the colors on the wheel. Okay, and then once you've written it, read it and then burn it. Burn the paper that you've written safely, of course. And as it burns, see which lines are lingering a little longer than the before ones. There may be still more release which is required, which you can do later on as well. But the process begins, all right? Okay, so we have a tree in winter. What a beautiful... This is how I feel. Like it's, I don't know what this says, but what the depiction over here and the inner child as well. Every time I do hug a tree that is calling out to me or touch it, interact with it, my inner child feels home. So it may help you. This says a tree in winter may look dead, but you know it will bloom and grow again in spring. All life reflects this miraculous process cyclical process. Be patient, trust, and love. Beautiful. And we have protection and strength. Again, the message of Archangel Michael's presence over here, coming in again over here. Love is who we are. Love made you and walks close beside you, always ready to protect and strengthen you in times of need. How beautiful. Reassurance also coming in. Anything else that you would like to provide as an insight for number one, please? I think these messages are quite self-explanatory and I don't want them to be too long. We have the Four of Swords coming in reverse in all the things which are happening, streamlining every aspect of your life, mental clarity and everything. There's an aspect of becoming very productive and like, out and about, enjoying the hustle, bringing order to the day-to-day life and everything, right? It's important to also give yourself the permission to rest, which is very important. Have a good night's sleep. Make sure that you are well rested is something which is coming in. Hydrate as well for the brain fog to vanish is what they said. We have the Five of Pentacles coming through, which is saying like that thing I spoke about, certain friends moving away because you're gravitating towards something else. There could be certain people who will be, the friendships will be put to rest. There are certain things that you need to move away from as well, which are bringing in constant bafflement, drama. Need to step away from all of that. Start letting go of those things which are not bringing you peace, fulfillment, or adding to your growth is something which is coming through. On cutting, we have the death card. Certain kind of transformation is required. We may be holding on to certain things, ideologies, self-belief systems, which may be limiting us now. So there is a need to move away from that. And this is not about getting out of your comfort zone. See it as expanding that zone more. All right. And lastly, now let's look into the tips. This one says, overthinking will only lead to dead ends. Remember to breathe. Again, that breather energy which is coming through. And don't dwell. There's no point in it. We have Archangel Sandalphon also coming in for you. How beautiful. There's a lot of protection which is happening. There's self-growth which is associated with certain kind of realization, certain kind of cord cutting also. And during this period, it's almost like an incubation that is being provided by the archangels over here. Quite clearly, there's a lot of protection while this transformation is occurring at your own pace, but there's a lot of protection which is coming through. So any kind of form of rejection that may be there, see it as a sign of protection. All right. I have unlimited potential and my possibilities are endless. I easily handle the unexpected. So the change of attitude is also there with the, which one was that? Death card, Scorpio Major Arcana coming in reverse. There's this thing of openness to change, which is very much important. Change the way you look at things, and the things you look at will change. That came into my mind. You are such a beautiful soul. Thank you for sharing the love coming in. Again, the essence of love coming through again. If you can, during this month, next month, whenever your budget allows it, do a little bit of charity or charitable acts towards your loved ones. A little, that will also help you. Meditate on your soul self, your higher self that resides in your own heart center. Move into compassion. Being compassionate, being non-judgmental, and your own ally are very essential. So overcome the overthinking, the negative thinking, self-sabotaging, limitations and beliefs, limiting beliefs, all of that, we're letting go of it. And being gentler and kinder and patient with our own selves. While there are many things to achieve, a very Aquarian, Capricorn and Virgo energy is coming through. And even a Scorpio who has who has work on their mind. Not a workaholic, but kinda on that periphery is the energy which is coming through. A lot can be, you can achieve a lot, but it's important to have some fun along the way as well. All right, so last one is, what is better? Being so confused that you can't look at the situation clearly, or gain some clarity by first separating from the tricky situation, end the guessing which is coming in. If someone has you on a loop, uh, it's time to prepare yourself to gain any kind, gain the answers of any kind. Being open-minded for, like, being ready to ask the questions and being much more ready to receive whatever kind of answer comes in, whether it's a yes or a no. And then, because that clarity of the truth which comes out will be much more better than just guessing. So clarity, streamlining, and self-compassion and empowerment are your key themes coming for this New Moon. All right. I hope this was beneficial for you. If you enjoyed it, please do hit the like, subscribe if you can, and until next time, Om Namah Shivaya. Keep that vibe. Hi, my lovely moons. Hello, everyone. Welcome to those who were drawn to. Suddenly, I just floated away and had to come back in that very second. All right, so those who chose the shell, let's see what's coming in for you. I will be firstly pulling out all the oracle cards, get it clarified by tarot, and lastly, we'll have some handwritten notes, spiritual guidance coming in for you towards the end. So, listen to that too. All right, so let's begin. Spirit for number 2, for those who have chosen the shell, as the waves of the ocean begin to churn a different direction, what's coming in for the new moon. Thank you. One more. I don't know, maybe because of the shell or something. Usually it doesn't happen, uh, but I can just hear the waves and it's so calming. Putting your feet in a water, going next to a water body and just experiencing or even hearing the gushing water as a sound on YouTube or something will be very beneficial for you, calming for you. Like if you are into instrumental songs and all of that, which helps you go into a flow, or if you like hearing it while you're working on and all of that. I don't know what's happening to my speech right now. Listening to nature sounds, especially water, like river, waterfall, stream, ocean, beach, whatever it is that you like, will be very beneficial for you. That kind of a gray brown noise, I don't know which kind of category is it, but it will be beneficial for you all, I guess. Okay, so firstly we have white, lighten up, with number 26 or 24. 2 and 4 coming in together, adding up as a 6. But for right now, for your soul growth, there's a bit of I just heard a little time in solitude which is coming in, but apart from that, there's a need to balance and bring more more grounding, more security, like building a newer foundation which is more balanced, with the 2 and the 4 coming in. We have plum as well. Overcome your challenge with 41. Again, like when you add it together, we have the 4 and the 1 coming in as 5, bringing in change, transformation. But even that is being led by a more concrete initiation, is what is I'm seeing. Triple one, triple four, triple two, but more 4 influence which is coming in. Like 24, 24, 14, 14, all of that, 11, 44. That kind of a vibe is coming in of 4, of grounding. Like the 4 pillars of a building kind of a thing, which is coming in. How can we bring more structure into things which are a little on a jiffy? How can we ground ourselves is also something which is coming through, because many things could be rapidly happening, a lot of things like progressing on many forefronts, and for all of that, for you to utilize those opportunities or the progresses, it'll be essential for you to be grounded, balanced internally and energetically as well. All right, so what else? We have workshops and seminars. Attending and giving speeches is part of your spiritual path and purpose. Be open to teaching, be open to teaching and learning coming in. This is quite self-explanatory. Could be there could be someone you listen to who could be coming to your city as well, and whenever that happens, if your schedule allows, do attend it, is something which is coming through. We have vacuum away fear. Beautiful. Call upon archangels Michael and Raphael to lift fear based energy from you, your surroundings, the situation, and everyone involved. I really like that the element of fear, which keeps us a little low vibrational, I'd say. It's not coming from a place of judgment, but I'm just saying. And then the essence of force coming in, surety, groundedness which is coming in. So I feel the fears which were creating unnecessary setbacks or blockages, you're moving out of fear. Even as an aspect of accepting that, yeah, I fear certain things because they're important, that they are successful, but I cannot be limited by it, is something which is coming through. So that's really nice. All right, so the next two cards, we have the sweetness of life. Life's sweetness is contained within each passing moment, so be present to the beauty that life freely offers. Get into the habit of appreciation. You'll soon notice the difference it makes. Okay, before this was being said, a lot of times, like since the essence of four was there, think long term also. So while you are doing short term goals and all of that, that may work, but knowing the direction in which you're going is very essential. Just give me a second. All right, and we have finding your way. My parents just came. So this says when the mists come down and you can't see far ahead, stay focused on where you want to be rather than how you get there, and you'll get there. This is reminding me of Seven of Wands energy. Sometimes being too close to the fire and stepping away is what is important, like in the sense of, imagine you can just see the tree, but if you saw it from a higher perspective, you would have been able to see that you're in the forest. Oh my god, that you're in the forest and not just in front of a tree. All right, so now let's see what's going on in terms of tarot. So we have the Chariot and the Knight of Wands coming in reverse. This is also saying in the sense of now the Four of Swords energy is also coming in. Don't be in a rush to initiate something. It's also something which comes in with these two cards. The delay is there for a reason. You utilize it. Utilize this opportunity to recheck your plan, which is going to go on the floor. Perhaps to help you evaluate a little more is something which is coming in while you're looking at a smaller immediate instance of action. Look at its repercussion, or keep the bigger picture in mind as you make as you progress forward, is also something which is coming through. ego can get inflated as go, we elevate and can't connect with others and all of that in a certain way, you know. So it's important to be aware of that too. And impulsive decisions or actions are not favored at this moment. At the bottom, we have the Seven of Pentacles talking about not impulsive actions and how that's not favored. The Seven of Pentacles is talking about having patience on the things that you're doing. Again, the Ace of Cups in reverse is on top. So this is saying while new moons are very good for starting new cycles and all of that, there may be a passionate project that you are quite eager to get on with. A little bit of planning still will be preferable or is being suggested, is something which is said. Okay, just a second, let me oh my god, let me just take care of this. I completely forgot about the fact that this was about to get over. Which in a way spoke to me about if you have too many things on your plate, it may be wise to simplify that a little and delegate the work wherever it's possible, as micromanaging will not help, especially if you are quite intent on starting something new. But hit the pause button at this moment and give it a review or two before you begin taking the action that you are quite passionate about. Okay? All right, so we have from Spirit, we have reconnect to your true self. There's so much love coming through. We have happiness in life also flows from the mind coming in with triple one. We have divine timing is at work, patience, that's Seven of Pentacles energy coming in again. We have remain loyal to your goals and purpose, and while there are certain delays which are being caused, utilize it in that way, even if it is in the form of resting for the time being and reevaluating why are you wanting certain things in your life and all of that, like, you know. And a little bit of moderation will also help, or just becoming or just re-examining your intent towards it during the delay will also benefit you. All right, we have lastly, you don't need to be cured. You're not sick, but your old wounds need to be looked at, examined, so that they don't jeopardize your future. Examine fears, and vacuum away fears also came in. Maybe time to see how fear or fear-based thoughts or belief systems may be limiting you now. Maybe there's certain things which you have outgrown, but as a habit, which have, like, you may be still uh, conducting yourself through those past influences or outdated influences, and you may need to uh, reevaluate those things and release what needs to be released. All right, so that's what's coming in. I hope this was beneficial for you, and thank you so much for your precious time. Until next time, Om Namah Shivaya. Keep that vibe high, my lovely Monians. Hello, number 3. For those who were drawn to the Larvikite palm stone, it's also called the Norwegian moonstone, is a mix with labradorite. All right, and it shines. Although the camera may not be able to catch it at this moment, but let's begin with what new moon messages are coming in. So we'll begin with shuffling all the oracle cards to get clarification through tarot briefly, and then lastly we'll look into handwritten spiritual notes coming in for you. All right, so now let's begin. Thank you. These are way too many, which to. What guidance is coming in for number 3? Thank you. One more, please. Thank you. So let's begin. Firstly, we have black. Find richness from the dark night with number 28. Coming in together is a 10, certain kind of completion which is occurring. Not the dark night of the soul, but also light doesn't exist without the shadows. And even in the shadows, even when you dive deeper within you, when you move past it, after a tunnel of darkness, there's always a door which opens to the light. And interesting, we're doing a reading for new moon, which is a pitch black night. And this one is over here. And we have tangerines. It's such a nice blend of energy, yin and yang. All right, so this is number 17, which adds to an 8. Be spontaneous and have fun. I like the combination. Very Halloween combination. The dark balanced by the light. The mysticism. The depth. Balanced out by the citrus. The light-hearted energy. All right, interesting. Next, we have clear yourself. Beautiful. I've never seen this one, and there is a moon behind her. Ask the angels to release any toxic energies that you may have absorbed, which happens quite a bit, especially for empaths. Even while hearing people with their grievances, as people may gravitate very naturally to you for on a daily, for that cathartic emotional release of also feeling seen and heard, and that bringing in healing for the other person, but it leaves you with their heavy energy. So it's important to clear your aura as well. And if it is becoming a little overwhelming at this time, remember that you have to be grounded and in your not best version, but if something is becoming cumbersome, even if you are it's something that you need to do it and everything, sometimes taking a little bit of break while aiding another person, it's not a bad thing to think of yourself just a little for your own sanity. All right, so we have release. Work with Archangel Michael to let go of what no longer serves you or your purpose. And not fearing that, or not fearing that you may hurt someone by doing so also. Yeah, the theme of moderation, because the Capricorn New Moon is around, the theme of moderating, self protection, self regulation, nervous system regulation kind of a thing, which is coming in. Somatic breathing will be beneficial for you as well. And also, people more so adding clutter to your life, creating certain kind of boundary or healthy boundary or a little bit of distance will be really nice for you, so that you can again refocus on your own life rather than people's uh, clearing people's confusions and getting that confused energy bottled within you. And even if you are doing that caretaking kind of a thing, as a healer, empath, caretaker, whatever it is, um, even if you are doing it, make sure that you have a way of cleansing, releasing all that energy. Dancing too helps. All right, so we have share your dreams, the one which flipped out. Share your dreams and don't be afraid to share your heart too. The more you love, the bigger your heart gets, and the more joy can and the more joy can flow through its chambers. But remember not to be overdoing it. And I also feel, if you were the kind who used to feel like, if I share what I'm planning to do, I'll get lethargic about it, that is also going to change, is something which is coming through. Now that thing of prolonging things and all of that will be going away. What is the word? Procrastination is coming to an end. Interesting how the moon and everything is playing out in yours. We have life's journey. On this journey that is uniquely yours, follow your inner compass, follow your star. Then you will always be shown the path that's right for you. Because more than anything else, as you elevate, ascend, uh, your higher self also becomes very prophetic in a way, and brings you a lot of clarity and strength, and gives you guidances also which it knows will be beneficial for you in an immediate way of bringing you to a certain frequency which is required as things progress kind of a thing. So listen to those cues coming in. All right, I think I've spent quite a bit of okay, so we have the Seven of Wands coming in. Yeah, I feel like it could have been that you could have been a people pleaser before and you are overcoming that, but still, the thing of what will others say may be pulling you away from what you really want to do, kind of a thing, which is coming through. This is not the point, this is not the time to be wasting your energy in proving your point or convincing others at this moment. Right now, it is more important that what you want to do is resonating true for you, and then just doing it is something which is coming through. All right, so we have the seven of. It would have been crazy if there was another seven. So we have the Seven of Cups coming through and the Three of Wands also coming in. um I feel you're doing something right, and there could be certain kind of grapevine also which is going on regarding you, because you're gaining momentum and all of that. So it's important to be non-judgmental about your own self and not let that wiggle into your head in a certain way and create a setback or pull you down in any way. And oh, at the bottom we have the king. No, we have the King of Wands also, which is interesting. And on picking up the cards, we have the King of Pentacles also coming through with the Knight of Swords in reverse. This is really interesting. Divine masculine energy which is coming through. See, there's a lot of with the empath and energy and the clearing and everything which I was talking about, caregiver energy. you have a very strong divine feminine energy, right? You have worked with it. People get gravitated towards the unconditional love or the loving nature that you have, right? And now what is getting inculcated into your life or activated in a certain way is the divine masculine energy in you, which is getting healed and leading the way forward, protecting you as well as you navigate through life. There are many options which will be there, um, and you know what will be best for you. So give it time. While you want to take other people's insights, opinions, at the end of it, you have to bring in, like, you have to um, think of a creative solution which works best for you. And not everyone will be pleased, but this is your journey and it can be uniquely true for you, and it doesn't have to be in alignment with other people's sense of how things need to be done. All right, so that's there. If there are certain kind of decisions that need to be made, I feel with wait for the information to come in, and also check in with your higher self, your intuition. What is it saying? That's what's coming in. If you feel you were in a period which had many opportunities not coming away, kind of a blockage which was there, that with this new moon, whenever you're seeing this, especially with the Capricorn new moon, that will be dissipating and new opportunities will be coming in. So get ready to get a little confused as to which direction to take, which project to pick. But that's good for you because you are now thriving. It's something that you need to remember. All right. Now, lastly, let's just quickly look into the guidances coming in for you. Okay. Think big. Attitude is needed. Potentials for grand openings are coming in for you. And before that, we need to declutter our life in a certain way and make sure that we're not boggled down by too many things, that we are too fatigued to make the best of the opportunities coming in. So I'll first pull these ones which I can see. This is a beautiful affirmation. I love, I am loved, I am love. And you can also do a few more I am kind of affirmations, like I am safe, I am wise, those kinds which are very simple and instill more confidence, a sense of security, which help your root chakra, all right, which is essential with the kind of divine masculine energy which is coming in the forefront now as well to balance things out for you. We have triple four. Angels are with you. You and your loved ones and your dreams are protected. Keep taking grounded actions. Sow a, sow a seed anew in the coming new moon. Oh my God. Wow. I had no idea I had even written this. I couldn't even. We are doing a reading for new moon and the new moon has come in. So a seed anew in the coming new moon. So do something, even if it is an intent, like a resolution, which doesn't have to be grand or or seem like it's overcommitting. Just adding a positive thing into your life, a habit, positive habit into your life, that kind of a thing which is coming through. And also the fact that I'm gonna, even as simple as I'm gonna learn how to say no more often than not and feel okay with it, kind of a thing which is coming in. And lastly, we have Every lesson is vital, so thank those who taught you, good or bad. They just played their part. Heal your heart. That's what's coming through. This aspect is an element of bringing certain kind of closure, changing a bit of the narrative, giving less power to certain past grievances as we move forward. That is the essence of it, that it's okay. Making mistakes is part of being human. Or, like, how certain things were part of your life and they helped mold you in a certain way, and now there's this small brisk of time to assess a few things, let go of few things, few habits, and live a more empowered version of yourself, which is more authentic, caring not just for others but for your own self as well. Yeah, I want to keep these short, so I hope this was beneficial for you and you found it insightful. If you liked it, please do hit the like and subscribe if you are inspired by it. So, until next time, love, light, healing, abundance to you and yours. Om Namah Shivaya. Keep that vibe high, my lovely moon.